Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, I think it's really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of tight games, a very evenly played series. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship, and this is what it's all about. Pull up a seat, grab some popcorn, but hang on for the ride.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Kyle Hendricks will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Brett Gardner heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 foot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected.
Russell with a great stop. The throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Ronald Torreyes is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars. So he's going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders to come up with something big.
One there.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crowds and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matty, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second.
Jason Hayward is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Way outside. 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Cuts here. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Off and running is Hayward. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. After 1, no score. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Manny Machado now. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Ryan Goins will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Rasmus is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off the left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Carlos Correa will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Standing in now, Marco Estrada, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Infield in
2 bases.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes saying this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so give everyone count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dexter Fowler stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Goins fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Colby Rasmus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Brett Gardner will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
As bad as he looked on that breaking ball his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, falling behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Aaron Judd, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Giancarlo Stanton steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2. Machado ends in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ryan Goins steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is really spiked. He's up over 50 already.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit under. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got the there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Grounded back up the middle. A spin and a throw. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Carlos Correa is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Into the box, Marco Estrada. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings.
Men they've left on base so far, and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judd stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hidden, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Sent on the ground out to second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Yanks have won, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ronald Torreyes is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
First baseman number 44.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.